they're fighting. Didn't reach it. I don't know what it hit, but yeah, I was like, oh no. Yeah, I didn't feel it hit my shoulder.
You never did say earlier what you saw me sucking on the films. Was it that much? You didn't have time to go on that.
What was that?
You never did say earlier what you saw me sucking at on the films. Or was it just so much that you didn't have time to go on?
No. Honestly, if you fought with a bigger shield, you'd do a lot better. I mean, you're pretty quick. You know, your leg shot was way out here, and circles way down. It should be more direct. You know, but you're really straining yourself to block with that shield. You do well, but you're relying more on your sword defense, which means you can't throw shots. If you had a regular sized round shield, you would dramatically do better. And you also, I mean, you know this, but you don't really move, but you can't physically. So I mean, that's no news to you. So I mean, it's difficult for you to block your shoulders with what you're fighting with, and that's where you're getting hit. Is up here, and then in the belly sometimes. People don't hit you in the leg that much.
Actually, my biggest weak spot, I probably shouldn't say this, but my biggest weak spot is this hip right here. Which is stupid because it seems like that should be the easiest block for me.
Well, you don't want to move for it. You don't think you have to. I mean, you know, you're fighting a very hard style, you know, and more power to you. But you know, if you really want to do much better, a normal round shield, go from what you're fighting now, that little shield, to a normal round shield, and your fighting will just dramatically go up. But other than that, you know, the way that you were throwing your leg shots, I mean, you're here, and then you never bent anything. You just you try to club that leg, and so it's slow, and that's why he blocked it when you were fighting him yesterday or Sunday. But other than that, Hosey, I mean, other than you can't really move because of your ankles and whatnot, I mean, if you picked up a little bit bigger shield, you'd be a lot tougher for people to get. You can throw some fast shots, and you can certainly got the great sword defense, which would be good for this kind of, you know, that kind of round shield style, where you're blocking the head with the majority of the headshots, not Roffin, where Roffin's fighting up like this, but you know where you're fighting more like this. Like see some people from Antier fight. You do really good with that style, and it would transition directly from what you're fighting too. You just have a bigger shoulder move.
Good with a shield like Gunther.
Sorry, man.
Well, of course, yeah. I mean, of course,
I mean,
but
it really is a fairly similar style that they're doing.
well, I mean, the thing is what he's fighting now would transition directly into a round shield.
Yeah. Right.
It would take him a little bit to get used to the corners on that. I'm not saying you couldn't. You could, of course.
His sword
Nice.
work
Good
and
power
stuff. To me, again, but I'm just some dude.
No, I mean, you were out there fighting, you know. Just because you don't, I mean, you've been fighting long enough that you kind of know what you got to do doesn't mean you can do it. And talking about and doing it aren't always the same thing. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I only fought you once and you beat me. I was exhausted when I fought you. You know? So, neither here nor there.
I want to show you my elbows. You said you cut yourself on yours?
Well, I didn't wear my pad.
Well, I know.
Oh, yeah.
I dished these out today.
Oh, yeah, look at that. You did an
And
awesome
so now
job.
it's not an issue anymore. And then also all the edges that go up against me are rolled.
Yeah, it's nice.
So if you ever just want to go to more minimal padding.
Well, I've got Bazibans on order from Tolvar, and so I'm hoping. I'm hoping. What I'm afraid of is I don't know. I've never seen it. I just ordered it from suggestions. What I'm concerned of is that the leather over the forearm isn't going to be sturdy enough, and I'm going to have to put a piece of metal. Because what I'm wearing now is like really thick leather, and I got a really nice bruise.
I'm so paranoid about that leather because everybody breaks their radius.
That's what I don't want to do. That's why I want the metal.
I have the 2 plates.
That's why I want the two. That's why I want the metal there myself.
Well,
because I've got what it turned out my shoulders. I've got arthritis in my shoulder. So the last thing I need to do is break my arm.
Well, if you want any help getting some metal in there dished out, I have.
Oh, cool! That'd be sweet.
I dished this today. It's just a little.
Yeah. So this is that's perfect though. That's exactly.
I mean, it's not all polished and shiny.
It doesn't have to be.
My stuff's on the inside. So.
No, but that's perfect though because it protects
and then,
right where it should.
You can undo the strap.
No, I was just looking.
Come on the left one. Because they're not strapped normal either.
No, these are perfect.
They're strapped on the inside.
Is this left?
Instead of on the top. Yeah. So it actually straps across here.
Like that?
Yeah, you know, most people, it ends up being kind of a weird overlapping thing. This one's actually cut left and right.
Yeah, but this is perfect where you put the plates.
And then
You actually have a clue as to where people are getting hurt.
Well, that's kind of that paramedic anatomy knowledge.
Yeah, no, it's awesome. No, it's awesome. That's exactly. What I may do is I'm going to when I get the Tolvar stuff, I may bring it out and just have you help me put the plates on like that because that would be. That's what I'm. But I've been told that the Tolvar stuff is so good that if you put padding on it, you'll have difficulty calibrating through it. And I don't want to blow off shots, but I mean,
I've heard nothing but good stuff about him.
Yeah, same here. But I mean, I've never actually physically seen it, and so that what I have now. If I was to stay with what I have now, I'm gonna put metal on it.
Yeah.
Because I've got, like I said, I got a real nice bruise through that thick leather.
And then putting all of Ice Falcon stuff has metal on the inside. Hurts.
Yeah.
Putting the metal on the outside of leather makes a huge difference.
Well, the thing about Ice Falcon stuff is the quality isn't quite as good as I was expecting for the price.
He's waiting for me.